Okay. So, we don't have eye tracking. That's cool. No eye tracking for us. Things broke yesterday. Things broke. Things went flim-flammy. They did. Terribly. Terribly flim-flammy. My monitor died. You know. My monitor died, and I had to move stuff around. In the process, my eye tracking no longer works, which is sad. It's a whole element. But, meh. You'll forget all about it. Alright. Here we are. I'm doing the one chip challenge today, people. I'm doing the one chip challenge today. 1 second. There's a problem with my lighting. I gotta fix that really quick. Gotta fix the lighting. Mm-hmm. 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 There we go. Cool. Done.
Priority responder message incoming. Immediate evacuation of the First Friends Church in Charleston is required due to swarming vermin. Burrowing in this area does reveal salvage, but well-equipped trained personnel can recover. Civilians should remain clear while the bells
Okay,
ring.
Primal Cuts is active. I'm gonna make sure to enable one of my other camps. Let's just see which one is active really quick. Come on. The barbecue's starting in a couple seconds. So, yeah, we have time. I'm gonna do the, oh, I can't do that one. Let's do this one. And then, let's go do this one. Then I'll move my camp over. I have 3 mobile camps set up for this whole process. I like to have a reason for these camps. Like with Meat Week. Testing 1, testing 1. Alright. Okay. Come on. I have a lot of money. That's for sure. Come on. Oh, it's so annoying. There we go. Yeah, I made some sales yesterday. Sold some stuff. I made a bunch of sales of my garbage legendaries and so forth. Just make sure I'm in the right build here. Yeah. Let me eat some foods. I just started, you know. Hopping right into it. This time I started right before the hour, so I could hit up the meat cook before it's over. Mm-hmm. Alright. Yeah. Let's make sure I don't have super duper on. Okay. Let's make sure my jetpack is visible. There they are. The heck? Ah! Garbage. Well, that shouldn't have happened. Okay. I could take a few hits. There we go. Dirty water. Gotta hurry up. So I'll be doing the one chip challenge today. So I hope to see you all there. It'll be after this stream. This right here is going to be a vaguely shorter stream there. You know, vaguely shorter. I can't trust my life sometimes. Sometimes I can take a lot, sometimes I can't. I think it's like a lag thing or something. Yeah. Am I excited? Nah. Yeah. Not really. Surprisingly. Whatever.
What is meat cook?
I know it's going to be intense and
No
horrible,
meat to cook.
but that's how my whole life is,
Think
right?
about it.
Oh shit! Oh, commons.
Shut up.
Come on, man. Don't be like that.
Shut up! 0 Echo Echo 6 Delta 0 Charlie Charlie 7 Charlie 854
That's it.
Bravo 4
You
Alpha
forced
Alpha
my hand.
34
I'm
Foxtrot.
crying.
I can only hear out of my right head thing. Alright, you're from whatever.
You apologize.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix that right now.
Damn, well, comment. So what happened to you?
What do you mean? I just went to my aunt's for the weekend.
Oh, I feel.
I was on my Xbox for a little bit. I brought that.
Haven't touched the console in like 50. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, one second. I'm gonna. I'll be in the Discord.
I.
The Discord. The Discord. Stupid chat room. People talking over each other. That's fun. Discord means you have a couple obnoxious people dominating the conversation and a couple other people just vaguely laughing in agreement. Is what you have in a Discord. You know, a while ago you could use Butcher's Bounty to collect extra meat off of these dead flimflams, and kind of made sense. Yeah, I got the meat week flag. Alright. Gotta break it down. It's a new day, so I have a lot to do. Well, Ross. Oh, sorry, late for you now. Well, I plan on doing I plan on this being like a 2-hour stream, okay? Because I don't want it to be too late. It's gonna be about 5 o'clock my time. 5 p.m. my time, Pacific Standard Time. Or around that time. Probably 5:30. How about 5:30? Because I'll be ending this stream at about 5. I'll be ending this stream at 5. And then doing the one chip challenge at 5:30. I plan on reading the lyrics to some hot songs. Songs that feature hot stuff. I mean, hot things. Bloody chef outfit. Okay, I'll put that away. I have no teammate. I'll put this away for now. And join some other team. Ugh. Even though they're probably cheaters. Even though they're probably cheaters. Okay, let's go down to a train station or something to start scripting. In the background. I'll go buy foundation first. Do I know what Seeks are? Nope. S-E-E-K? Well, it's vaguely familiar. Probably not. I don't know. Military biometric scanners? Is that what a Seek is? Or is that what you're talking about the game? Is it like the eyeball thing? The eyeball scanner? The big black eyeball scanner thing? You know?
Board says our
We had one in Afghanistan, but we never used it. But I looked at it a lot, and I held it. It was big and black. But I never used it. Maybe we should have used it. I don't know. The iris scanner. Is that what you're talking? That's probably what it is. It's probably an iris scanner. It's big and black. Has like a foldy thing. Let's find out. Can I even show a picture, or is that banned? Oh, so on that note, the funny thing is, the Taliban have seized those. I just looked up an article. The Taliban have seized a bunch of those just now. I looked up the thing, but they're called HIIDE. I don't know. But, yeah, that's cool, huh? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so I have my gigantic screen set up over there. My normal screen over here. The other screen died, and I think my eye tracker might have died. I don't know. It's just flashing and flashing. I don't know. Talks cost like $150. I could buy another one though. I can buy another one. Play the drums. There we go. Hail Matthew on YouTube. I looked once more just around the river bend. Okay. Here we go. I'll be careful. There it is. You know how important Berry Mentats is? I'm pretty sure that Matthew is not using Berry Mentats. Because every time I ask him, he doesn't really answer the question. And because right now I'm out of Berry Mentats, you know, and I have to make more. They really are a big deal. It's not about XP. It's about finding the enemy quickly. Because whenever I'm kind of hunting around and targeting, I could tell if my teammate sees the enemy or not. I could tell because if you have Berry Mentats on, you can see all the enemies in the tree line, sort of. Or you can see a bunch of enemies just hanging out over there. So, I don't think. But I have to do another run. Because the times I was asking, I had like 200 Berry Mentats or something. I wonder. Oh. Yeah, so Matthew, you're saying that you had to set up hundreds of those things? I imagine that would be terrible. Well, that's all my job sort of was. Sort of, like prepping garbage like that. You know, a bunch of weird stuff like that. I don't know why they had you doing it. Were you just a body to be used by some other section? That doesn't sound like it's your job. It sounds like it's somebody else's job. Sounds like it's somebody else's job, and they just asked for, I need 10 bodies to help me reset these equipment. We have to calibrate 350 of these for the Flim Flam division by Tuesday. We need it done. They just have to clean the front of this, turn it over, take it apart, let it dry, calibrate this to 0. I'll stand by, check each item, check. You know, for example, there might be a task that would require somebody that knows what they're doing versus a task, you know, for example, you get the minions to unbox and prep hundreds of radios or something. Hey, unbox these and line them up. Line them up in that row over there. I want a bunch of chairs in front of each one, some clipboards. But they're not doing anything, they're just getting stuff ready. I know. You missed eye tracking. It sucks. But it's broken. So, it's just flashing away. It's not working. I don't know what to do. I was trying to fix it earlier today. Like, it might be physically broken. Okay. What? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Someone just bought my plan for the meat tenderizer, but I didn't sell it. Are people able to pull stuff out from... I didn't sell the meat tenderizer plan. Huh? They're able to buy stuff that isn't for sale? Or did I sell it? Did I sell it? Meat tenderizer? I think I did. Yeah, meat tenderizer is different. Yeah, I sold it. I sold it for a lot of money. Did I? Did I? I don't think I had 28,000 caps a second ago. I think I had 18,000 caps. I think I sold it for something. I was thinking the pepper shaker, because I never posted the pepper shaker. Okay. Okay. Let's just go ahead and post the rest of the stuff. I'm pretty sure I sold. Hey there, Leadley. What's the end game like for this game? Yeehaw. Well, Leadley, that's a good question. You got this... Man, I'm really hating this whole scenario. Am I hurting my table? I don't even know. You had this big old map that you unlock over time, sort of, with all these fast travel points as you play the game, you know? And you have the, your storyline you take care of, but in the storyline you're unlocking things, you're unlocking stuff, whatever. Eventually you gain the ability to have high-end armor and weapons and so forth, and whatever, who cares? But in the quote-unquote end game, you're pretty much just playing the game, but without doing the storyline, because you're done with the storyline. And you're done earning reputation. So, the story... Oh, someone was paying attention. I got 12,936. Gotcha. Thank you. Yeah. I sold that plan for 12,900. So basically 13,000. So, right now there's an event called Meat Week, where we have these creatures popping up across the map. You have to kill them, and there's a barbecue every hour, and you have a bunch of little fun tasks, and when it's done you get a reward, okay? But whenever that event isn't happening, in my opinion, the game consists of taking over these workshops, right? You got these, see that symbol? These workshops are across the map, and they're kind of spread evenly. There's 21 workshops across the map. They are contested territory for PvP. No one really fights over them. You just take them. But right now, no one has them because people don't know how to play the game. And right now, it's Meat Week. So, whatever. You gain resources. There's defensive events and so forth by doing the workshops. In between that, you do your daily quests, and you have a lot of daily quests. You know, you're getting different rewards, a bunch of dailies. And then you have the public events. It's really about doing these events right here with this exclamation mark. They pop up and they're random, and there's a bunch of them, and you do them. You're doing that to earn... It's a very long-term grind, okay? You're trying to earn treasury notes that gives you gold that then lets you unlock additional flim-flam that is sold for gold bullion. And gold also gives you the ability to buy lunch boxes that you could use for XP gain, and some other expensive stuff for gold, okay? You're trying to grind for legendaries so you can break them down for a script, use the script to make modules, right? You're also trying to get legendary cores from public events You combine cores with modules to re-roll any item to an ideal, perhaps, legendary roll. You can re-roll items. You can say, you know what, I don't like this quad tactical pepper shaker. You can make a new one. You could turn any item into a legendary, and you could re-roll the legendary stats by using those resources. So eventually, you have to go through and re-roll all of your armor, you know, everything, and then you got your perks. And this game lets you make multiple builds. Right now I have this XP build that uses no weapons besides the fist weapon or whatever. You got your legendary perks, and that's a very long-term grind. Okay? Very long-term grind because, see, to rank this up, it costs 100 perk coins and 150 perk coins after that. So basically it costs 300 perk coins to level up these legendary perks. And there's a bunch of them. Let me show you. There's a bunch of them, all these different perks. I've already maxed out a few of them, like the one that helps you make more ammo. But to swap them out, that costs a perk coin. So right now, so watch. If I want to swap this out, boom. You need 1 perk coin. To get a perk coin, I have to break down a perk card. You get these perk cards for free. Every 5 levels, you get a perk pack like this. I don't open them up. You get 4 cards. Boom, boom, boom. Sometimes you get duplicates. You could break down the duplicates. You could rank up these cards, you see, up to rank 3, but sometimes it's important. It's actually helpful to have a rank 1, 2, or 3 perk of the same thing. But after you don't need 2 rank 1s unless unless you're ranking them up. But if you already have, let's just imagine you have a rank 1, 2, and 3 version of the same perk. You don't need another rank 3 or another rank 2 or another rank 1. You can break all that garbage down. Right? So, for example, I go over here and I say, hey, look, I don't need this. Goodbye. I get 2 perk coins, right? And now, oh, look, I got 2 perk coins. I could move something out and move it back in. You make some permanent decisions over here. You know, I have 3 legendary perks devoted to melee and fist damage, right? And this right here is only for poison damage resistance. Okay? Which bars me from doing other activities, sort of. But you have the ability to make multiple builds. Right? So what's the end game? It's waiting for the future. Between any major update, well, the major updates give you new items. And you have to eventually get a perfect version of that item for a different sort of build. So maybe multiple versions of the same item. You know? There's different legendary effects and different builds. You could be a rifleman, whatever, close arm range. So you had like these different perk loadouts, you see? Completely different. Like this right here. I have my perks moved around. This is all for carrying heavy explosives and everything, weapons and boom, boom, boom. I have this XP thing. So it's about perfecting that whole thing. Think about this as a game. It's a survival game. It's a multiplayer survival game with lots of layered upkeep and systems to become really efficient with. And if you master it, you're good to go. See, right now there's another public event right there. People can show up, do it, and get their stuff done. Every so often, the story moves on. Like the story, the expansion packs aren't really expansion packs. And there is no, like, beating the game. Because the expansion pack is free, first of all. It's just a continuation of the story, which is usually what happens. But not with all games. Other games will just give you more stuff to do. This game gives you more stuff to do, sort of. Adjust the upkeep cycles by giving you more carry weight capacity or changing how the user interface works here and there. Those are nice updates as well. But this game has big storyline updates, you know, and I know that the story's progressing. I know that next year we have expeditions to Pittsburgh, and that between here and there, I'll get stronger and stronger. I'm not the strongest I could be, you know. I have a lot more room to grow. And until then, you just do everything that you can do. Everything that you can do. Yeah. Right now it's a bit different, okay? My general gameplay flow is a bit different because it's, like I said, meat week. It's like a special thing for the weekend. where you have this event popping up all the time. But normally, I go around doing a lot. There's a lot to do. So like I said, taking over all the workshops, daily quests, public events, and then you have different areas to farm, like different things to farm for different reasons. You know? You don't know the reasons yet, and they won't be relevant to you yet. But eventually, they might be. You'll say, how do I do this? I keep running out of that. What's a good route for this thing? You know? Alright, here we go. Again with the primal cut. Yeah. But yes. So I wouldn't try to rush towards some sort of endgame situation. That's not good. I wouldn't try to like power level and because it doesn't benefit you. I don't think. Because you will have to backtrack. You know? Imagine it's World of Warcraft where you really want to do some endgame raiding stuff. But in theory, the endgame raids are available for all levels. It's just, if you are a late game player, you're more powerful. And you think it's because of your level. But it's not, sort of. A lot of the cool stuff is locked behind some sort of vendor that you don't have access to. Or behind reputation. Or just knowledge of a certain plan. Like you have to have found the plan, sort of, you know. And sometimes it's through storyline, like certain power armor is only available through whatever. And then sometimes you get things at random from the daily ops, so you have to do 1,000,000 daily ops. That's not just pure level, and you might be upset because you're not getting it fast enough. But I'll tell you what. If you're never trying to get it, you'll get all the plans that you might need before you'll be able to use them. And that's how it should work. Like you should be getting things as you explore and content. I gotcha. Like this level 11 player over here, you know? Yeah, you just take your time. Play the actual, you know, play the game. There's no rush. Just know that I would say the slower you go, the better. Because it means that you're mastering something. As long as you're always doing something. You just gotta always be doing something. You know? You know, there is an anti-stagger chest. I think it's the pneumatic shock torso, or whatever, prevents stagger effects. And sometimes, like with the Yaguai kills me because the first hit really hurts me, sort of, and staggers me really badly, so that the second hit and third hit me right away. Oh yeah. And we go. This is a special event right now, okay? With all these creatures spawning in these different parts of the map. It's called Meat Week, right? And then you have this Primal Cut event, and then you have Graham's meat cook. You know, we do this to get the prime meat, and then you turn in the prime meat at the event, and you get some script out of it. And then when the event's over, you get some unique plans. Peruse and spend. Okay, let's try to get rid of these stuff. Alright. Break it down. I'll go to a vendor. Yes, I got a quad. Yes, I have a quad limb damage. Lowered AP cost. So it's really good just for laying down some flim flam. I use it to tag enemies and to break their limbs. Alright, back to what we're doing. Over encumbered. Let's hurry up. I would like to stock a few more items, but why are they still coming? Let's head down to a train station so I could script something, okay? Remember, after this stream, I'm doing the one chip challenge. You don't want to miss it. It'll be at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. The one chip challenge is millions of Scoville units or something. The hottest flim flam in reality. I'm going to be rocking and rolling. Up next. You don't want to miss. Yeah. You don't want to. Oh no, yeah. Yay. Yeah, this is a sort of uncomfortable setup I have right now. My eye tracker is not working. It's just blinking and blinking and blinking. It's frustrating. And my microphone boom arm is... Okay, that works. That works. I had it completely flipped, and I had it bent over my arm of my chair, and my arm was resting over the boom arm, like a big weirdo. You know, my arm was like over the top of the boom arm, and every time I moved my chair, it was making vibrations through the microphone. That was uncomfortable.
Previously,
now I'm free to move my chair.
For sale, mostly.
Alright, so here I am at a vendor. So, I plan on like reading a bunch of lyrics to some hot songs. You know? I think it'd be fun. Especially as the heat kicks in. It's getting hotter here. You know? But with words. It'll be fun. Be so fun. And so much fun. So I'm here at the vendor. I'll sell some grenades. So, the reason why I like this game so much and the end game. So imagine the end game be...
This vendor unit is equipped with
if an island were a video game.
Don't get any ideas.
The movie Castaway with Tom Hanks, he showed up as a noob, and by the time he left the island, that was the end game. The end game is sort of surviving on the island for the last year with full knowledge of what to do on the island, you know? I'd say he survived for like a year and a half after having full knowledge and physical capability. You know, he was already in shape. He was already climbing mountains. He already learned how to make rope, how to make a fire. He already had shelter. He had everything he needed. At that point, it was all about continuing the cycle and perfecting the cycle, you see? And then what if you have new elements thrown in? If that island all of a sudden got some monkeys, I think it would take him like a year or so to figure out how to incorporate the existence of monkeys into his overall upkeep cycle. He might eventually make a cape of monkey skin. It might take a while, you know? He might use monkey skin as a dish rag or something, you know? It might take a monkey skull as a cup. You never know. Monkey bone as a axe. But it takes a while to incorporate the new stuff, and because you're in this environment, this is a very big island. Okay, Fallout 76, a very large island with lots of complicated flimflam, and the goal is just to become vaguely proficient in what to do. And if you're not proficient yet, it's not that hard to become proficient in something, especially if you're told what to do, or if you find the answer right away. I like to take longer to find the answer because I think that information is more deeply set within the brain. If you figure out something yourself in context of knowledge, the knowledge is truly learned versus just, just learn it versus truly learning it. Do what you gotta do.
Caps available in exchange for village loot. Loot.
For example,
in exchange for
if
caps.
your idea of surviving on an island is to simply hope that you find a gun and a big box of bullets, and then you hide up in a tree and you shoot the monkeys, that's not surviving, because you're gonna run out of guns and bullets, or your gun's gonna break. You have to figure out, if you figure out how to make your own bullets, fantastic.
Look in and start buying.
Some people say, I don't need to go track down new mango trees and chuck some oysters and go spear some fish and fight a leopard. I'll just wait for another crate of food to show up on the beach. Crates of food always show up on the beach. You're actually hunting for food? You just gotta camp by the beach, and every so often crates of food show up. Look, I got canned beans, Spam, everything I ever need. You're the idiot. That guy is not surviving on an island. He's trying to bring reality into the island.
Stock up here before your next kill.
And once the food stops coming in, that's the first person to say that the entire idea of trying to survive on the island is pointless. It's impossible to survive on the island. There's not enough this and that, and because they're seeing it from their luxurious, privileged position. So you got to make it hard for yourself. If you make it hard for yourself, then everything is easy. There you go. Just selling a couple things.
Get your
Couple things.
Supplies here.
Checking the
Don't.
clock. Glowing blood.
Don't care.
Radex. Radex. Yes, it just works. That's talking about the upkeep cycles. There you go.
Now in stock. Good.
There you go.
Acquired through questionable means.
Buy the steel, buy the lead, buy the concrete. And I'll get rid of all the ballistic ammo. And I'll drop this other stuff off. And I'll pull some more plasma out, but I can't. Yeah, Robinson Crusoe. Yep. Well, I gave the example of Castaway with Tom Hanks. But yes. See, that guy used everything at his ready. And in that example, Robinson Crusoe man and his whole... or the Swiss Family Robinson? I don't know. Starting off with your entire ship, and there's a bunch of stuff there. There's a bunch of ropes and little metal rings and glass and all kinds of like nails and stuff like that, existing nice lumber and chains and so forth. And the longer you live on the island and the more you use all that stuff, the more you realize how you can use this stuff. And then eventually something that you had kind of hanging there, you take down and you move, or you deconstruct your bridge, you make the bridge better, and you take off all the expensive parts and you put them someplace else, once you realize the value of something in context. When he first got there, he might not know the true value of the composition of his ship. You know? He's probably still thinking earthly terms. Like normal terms. He's still thinking a sail is a sail, and a mast is a mast, and a chain's a chain. In the future, it becomes something different. Way different. He's gonna have all the fish he ever wants. Nets and so forth. Wonderful, wonderful time. Eventually, he'll probably figure out how to make his own rope. And supplement into the new rope or extend it. But anyways. We're trying to pull out some legendaries right now and script them. And then sell the excess. Gotta do this every day. What am I going to do now that OnlyFans is through? Could I play video games? Don't they realize that they could just play video games? Don't you realize? I guess they expected to have a lot of money. So, you know the whole controversy behind OnlyFans no longer allowing explicit content? You know that whole thing? Isn't that funny? The OnlyFans website is no longer allowing explicit content on its platform, which means all the people that were kind of using that system to make their money, you know, to the point where they able to have a car and a nice place, a bunch of nice furniture, credit card, cell phone, all kinds of stuff, you know? Because you have a bunch of people paying per month. I don't know how it works. Are they paying per month? Not quite sure. Are they paying per video? Are they paying per video, per month, per what? I don't know. If it's per month subscription format, all these ladies have to do, I'm sure there's a couple fellas, all these people have to do is start live streaming. And because they're so darn attractive, they're going to make money. People are going to subscribe to them because they're attractive. And they don't have to get all crazy with the cleavage and all that. You just got to, like, be charismatic for 5 seconds and smile. Smile, toots. Make that money. You know what I mean? You don't gotta degrade yourself in the process, and you probably make more money. You know, if they live streamed all day, they would make a ton of tips. Don't you understand that? I don't think they live stream. Well, I guess live streaming, they could do like the stupid cam site. Oh, I guess in the world of live streaming, I think they'll just go to one of the other cam girl platforms where they do like the live streaming, but that place is saturated and no one cares about you. They should go to the video game market or the nature hikes with flim flam attractive lady. Let's go on nature hikes with me. I'm attractive. Follow me as I go on attractive nature hikes. Look at my attractive face as I point at things. People like that garbage. Ooh, she's attractive. Ooh, watch that video. Nature. I like this YouTuber. Doesn't do much, but she goes on nature hikes next to waterfalls and everything. She wears a bathing suit. Yes, Marianne versus Ginger. Alright, there we go. Flim Flam Gilligan's Island. Alright, let's hurry up. Alright, I got rid of a bunch of stuff. I cleared up some room there. Faster, beast. Faster. I said faster. Que donde? Que donde? I have to sneeze. Sneeze into a deep dab. Oh yeah. Garfield and friends. I'm saving my script right now, or my and I'm after I made this quad. It's not the best. I kind of wanted anti-armor or bloody. I really want to see how much damage it can actually do. I want to see how it feels when it does max damage, and I haven't reached that point. So until that time, I got this garbage, and since I got this quad, I'm no longer going to spend my script. It's going to wait a bit. Just sit right back. You'll hear something. I think he's going to be down there. Ugh. Yay. Yeah. Okay, now I can post a few more things to my vendor. Okay, no T-poos. I'm already selling this solar panel. That's way too expensive. Medical malpractice. I'm already selling you. Burrow signs. Am I selling you? Nope. Burrow signs is nice, but it's not the nicest. 4,000. Hello neon sign, Matt. Selling you. Pepper shaker. I'm selling one. Because I have two now. I'm selling one for 20,000. You know why? Because if you get the plan, you can sell pepper shakers. You can craft your own pepper shakers. Okay. Do you think 20,000 is a reasonable price? Hey there, what's a reasonable price for the pepper shaker plan? I'm thinking, pepper shaker plan, what do you say? Not that you're going to buy it right now. I'm just saying in general. For
50 caps.
How much?
50 caps, I think is reasonable.
You're a blazing idiot.
Absolutely useless gun.
You're a big moron. 50 caps? Go throw yourself in the lake, you stupid idiot. 50 caps? My goodness.
What?
50 for the pepper shaker plan?
550.
Moron.
Or maybe 0.
All right. I'm selling it for 20,000 caps. I'm selling it for 20. Yes, and it's gonna sell. I guarantee it. Enjoy being broke.
This gun is useless. This gun is useless.
I know it's kind of. I know it's weak. I know it's weak. But people don't really know that. First of all, and it's only available now. Well, yeah. Yep. But 50 caps is ridiculous. And if a person doesn't have any alternative, it's a pretty good gun.
It's a real price of this thing. Okay, you can sell for 20,000 caps. It's no problem. But
Yes.
real price for this is like...
It's not 50 caps, so
It's
shut
not.
the heck up. Good lord. Let's just okay. If I'll bring them. Let's just say 1,000 caps is a more realistic price. Even that is way too cheap.
500
Okay, fine. 500.
maximum.
50 caps. Jeez. I'm still selling it for 20,000. It's going to sell. You know why? Because we have up to 40,000. Because I'll tell you why right now. We have up to 40,000 caps. I all the time, like right now I have 28,000 caps. At around this time, because I'm selling things for so much, I all the time hit near the cap, so I have to spend a big portion of money. Therefore, there's some things that have to be worth a lot of money, and the high point is about half the total amount. Right now it's 40,000. If the limit was 20,000, I'd sell it for 10,000. You get it? Because money exists, and I get a lot of money all the time, and things sell. People sell stuff for garbage, for like no money. They give things away, then they complain about prices. You know what I mean?
You see, because they nerfed this gun before even its release, so it's like they should stop nerfing things. Then it will be, how to say, interesting to buy and to sell in this game.
Well-
because it was before.
Well,
People
see,
were selling
you
things.
have a corrupted opinion because you know how it was before, and so you think it was stronger. If you have a bloodied or anti-armor version or quad, I'm using it right now to tag enemies. It's a pretty cool weapon to tag enemies. I have a quad limb damage version that's pretty darn effective for tagging and crippling enemies in this exact example. Like right here, during this event here, perfect weapon. Perfect weapon. If I don't want to kill things, I want to tag things. I have all kinds of different weapons. I don't want to kill them in 3 seconds. But it's a fun weapon. And for some people that don't have anything, I guess. It's not the best in slot, of course, but there's different weapons out there, different ammo types. You know? And because it hits the enemy so many times, it devastates them and cripples them. These people. 50 caps. Alright. So, 20,000 caps it is, right? It's going to sell. What do y'all think? Pepper Mac Shaker. Right there. 20,000 caps. 20,000. Right there. It was funny, he was saying it's not that good, but that's literally all he was using a second ago. He was using the laser version of it, so what's he even talking about? Or he's using some legacy weapon. Whatever. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. Moving. Down. And I'll clear through this region. We have about an hour left. This is going to be a very short stream. I'm just trying to or I could put the price at $19,999. See, some numbers look better than others. Memer, why are you telling me how to price my prices? I think a bunch of 9s looks expensive, personally. Some prices don't look as... I'm really smart about pricing my prices, and I priced them for a reason. Okay. And how you doing there, meme person? Have a good day. Like, I think I priced it for 20,200 That's like a couple twos, a couple zeros. A person sees it, their brain clicks, and they buy it. You know? Certain numbers look smaller than other numbers. A 9 looks very large. And we've been around the business of 1999 for long enough to the point where we think it's cheaper, but it's not cheaper. You know, I know that 1999 is really 20. So you really think about how expensive 20 is. But if something is simply like $20.20 versus $20, see, something being worth $20, that makes it seem like it's like you have to have a whole 20. I got a 20, but I got just under a 20. But if it's just over a 20, it makes it seem like it's such a small amount. It makes it seem like it's really worth just 20 cents. You've entered the next tier of value. And now it's like, for example, something being worth $23 seems cheaper, in my opinion, than something being worth $19.99. Okay, you get that? Something being worth $19.99 seems more expensive than something being worth $23.35. Or 2020 something, you know? A couple zeros, some twos in there. It's like a psychological thing. But just know that I did it on purpose. I don't like pricing things that I think it's really bad. If you want to sell something for $40, you don't sell it for $39.99. Only weirdo. I don't even know how that even works on people. Oh, it's $39.99. I think if you make the number 3 really large, you know, that's how you do it. The way that you sell it, like if you work in a car lot and you have your cars and stuff, you want to make the first. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you. So if you work in some weird business, right, and you want to have a car you're trying to sell or something, you go like $39.99, you know? 39.3. But when all the numbers are the same size, it looks like 3,999 versus for like having just 4, you know what I mean? For example, I personally think if you have both these numbers side by side and this one looks larger. It's just because we know math, we know that 3 is smaller than 4, but this is a big old crazy weird number with all kinds of 9s in it. Okay? Just know that I did it on purpose. I'll explain the exact same thing to you in 3 months when somebody else mentions it. Okay, it's we have a couple minutes remaining. Ugh. Oh no. 50 cops. Yeah. It's worth 50 cops. They nerfed it. You know why they nerfed it? Because it was too powerful. When something becomes too powerful, everybody wants it. When it's the right level of damage, if you get bloodied or anti-armor, or junkied or something, or anti-mutant or something, then it becomes reasonable. You know, you don't want something to be the best thing in the game. It's a bad thing. People don't realize this. They want it to be the best thing ever, because then that's all people will ever use. You don't want that. Right now, it's kind of good. It feels pretty weak, but that's why you get stronger versions of it. There you go. That's pretty funny, John, that Burger King came out with a third burger to compete with the quarter pounder, but a third sounds a whole lot smaller than quarter pounder, because quarter pounder says quarter. Quarter. You know? Which in reality means 4. It is a 4th. Yeah, yes. Yes, it does work. Yes. The other case of the whole thing is when you lower the number of digits. When you go from 4 to 3 or 3 to 2, like we were just saying. Instead of 100, you go to 999. Sorry, instead of 100, you go to 99, or instead of 1,000, you go to 999. But here's the thing. I don't think it works all that well, personally. I think 999 looks more expensive than 1,011. Get it? Look, a person that sees 999, they see it and they say, ooh, ooh. They go, ooh, do I have $1,000? They think, do I have $1,000? In their minds, they think $1,000 when they see 999. It doesn't help anybody. So it gives them a negative feeling. If something is over $1,000, then you for sure get the right market of people that don't care about things being over $1,000 because they have the money to buy the darn thing. They're trying to rip off the people. So, hey, can you cut that in half by, could you cut that price in half? That's expensive. Then why are you even here? Trying to buy a piano and you have $100 in your pocket? Get the heck out of here. Go to the store across the street where there's cheap pianos. This is the expensive piano store. It says $1,011. I think $1,011 is better than $999. I think that, certain numbers just appear. I think it's about the shape and nature of the number and the feeling of the number. Certain prices just seem really cheap, like $237, or I don't know. Certain prices. Also, I don't think it works really well. Let's say you had a bunch of stuff and you want to price it all for 99 caps versus 100 caps. You're not fooling anybody. It looks like you're pricing everything for 100 caps and it's really expensive and you're trying to specifically rip them off versus things just being priced at 100. You know the whole rule about 1-star legendaries are priced 100. They're not priced 99. Could that be kind of weird? 100 feels like a small amount of money. For example, 99 cents. If you had to pay somebody 99 cents versus $1, something being worth $1 is better than being worth 99 cents. You have to come there with a handful of change or expect to have a penny in return or say keep the change. It's weird. $1 is like the smallest form of currency before things get all fractional with coins. It might as well be the cheapest possible value. Like, it's called the dollar. Well, you have the dollar. For example, you have the dollar store, and then you have the 99-cent store. Both of them exist. Or you have the Dollar Tree, right? And then the 99-cent store. One of those places sells everything for $1, and the other place doesn't. I think. Let's find out. It's called 99 cents only. That's such a terrible name. Oh. Okay, so... Wow. I learned something. So, Dollar Tree sells items for $1 and under, okay? The 99-cent store sells everything for 99 cents. Okay? And the Dollar General sells things for just lower prices. Like over $1. The Dollar General. At least I got to tell someone that he's a blathering idiot to his face. That's pretty fun. Well, you're stupid. 50 cups. Oh boy. Roxanne, you don't have to leave the server right now, but you do in the morning time. If I'm lucky enough, I could hit up another server where the meat week is still active. That's not why I'm doing it. So I saw that Reminiscence movie with Hugh Jackman, you know? Hugh Jackman. Yep. Reminiscence.
Priority responder message incoming. Immediate evacuation of the First Friends Church in Charleston is required due to swarming vermin. Burrowing in this area does reveal salvage that well-equipped trained personnel can recover. Civilians should remain clear while the bells ring.
I thought all in all it was kind of stupid. I mean, it was okay, but kind of stupid. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. It's all done. Alright, well, it's almost time to transition. You see? Let's go down here by the rusty pick to get my modules and everything. Yeah, those game board games cost a lot of money there, John, don't they? Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Vegeta. Vegeta. Who would name themselves Gaming Junkie _7? Unless that's like your YouTube name. Yeah. Well, they're done over there. Well, I guess I'll help them. I'll help them. Do one of my final fights. I have to prep for this chip challenge, you know. I just got to finish up the daily op and the rest of my challenges. You know, it's so important. Let me join some other team here. Ugh. All right. Yeah. Okay. Super fun. Check out my challenges. Daily out, photo mode. Yeah. Photo mode right now. Alcohol. And then daily op. Yep. At 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will be doing the one chip challenge. One more. Boom. And now let's check out what the daily op is. I'm gonna have to use my weapons. Wait, it's uplink with Toga Raider Arena, robots, and they heal. Alright, so I have to get my power armor right now. Let's go over here first and kill these bad guys squatting at the steakhouse, which is good for everybody. It's good for everybody. Oh. Why is there a green cloud? Thank you. And whenever meat week is over, we can get back to normal operations.
Time to die.
Heyo, Connie and non-Connies. One and the same. Yeah. I'll be doing the one chip challenge, and I know you want to be there for it. The one chip challenge at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is going to be a very short stream. Okay? It's a bit longer. The one chip challenge. Really hot. I'm going to be eating a chip.
Check in with me from time to time. I may have additional
Today,
assignments
the
for
one
you
chip
to carry
challenge.
out.
It's a Carolina Reaper and Ghost Pepper and whatever the heck it is. I don't know. I did the thing last year, and I handled myself just fine. I lasted for the whole hour without drinking or eating anything. Well, I did it last year, so there you go. I did it last year on my live stream. so I know what it's like, and I did just fine. Last year, I was reading. I read Dante's Inferno while ingesting the flim flam. Yes, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's really bad. The chip is more than a chip. It's like fused pepper paste. And when I ate the chip, I had like, it was still up in my lip and everything, like up inside my. I kept finding pockets of grease, pockets of peppery grease. But whatever. You say that you'll never do it again, but would you let your future current self tell your past self, hey, don't do that? Yeah.
So many pumpkins to carve. You there?
So little time.
Yes, I remember you. That don't have enough. Said Jerry, my pumpkin buyers.
Wild pumpkin vines. What? There's nobody here. That's not good. Alright, well, we're almost done anyways.
So many pumpkins to carve. So little time. You there? Wait.
As usual. As usual. So I'm gonna go to another server because there's nobody here. I'm trying to do the daily op. And then I'll hop back over to my other build. Right now. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's not that bad, but I still have to change my build over. I can't do it in melee, you know. I gotta do it in my power armor. So I'll just move my camp over. I'll reactivate my water park camp and go from there. And do what we gotta do. I might have to make some ammo. I have 28,000 caps, so I might need to go through and buy a bunch of steel or something. You know? VG Vajuvi. Is there FLV on PC? Yes, there's field of view. I already have it turned really high. Come on. I already have it turned really high. I already have it turned really high, and then I'm pretty sure I have it maxed out. Field of view, yeah, 120 for first person. All right. let us modify the build. Get with this other team somewhere, huh? Alright. Let's repair. Why am I not on a team? I still have 12,000 caps? What are you talking about? I have 28,000 caps. I don't know. Okay, so let's get my weapons out and everything. Well, looks like I gotta make something. So let's go on down to, I don't know why I'm not on a team, but whatever. Okay, let's leave this world. I don't know what's up. Oh, you mean 12,000 caps until I max out. Sure. Yeah, but I have a lot of items that are worth a lot of money. You know? Basically, if I plan on selling anything for over... A lot of my items are selling for over 12,000 caps. You know what I mean? So if I want to do that confidently, I have to make sure to... I like to only have a couple thousand. You know? Whenever I'm over 20,000, I like to spend. Whenever I'm over the halfway mark, you know? I have to make room for at least one transaction. Or 2 transactions. I like to make room for 2 transactions, you know? Just in case people come through and want to buy more than one thing. Or any of my plans. I'm selling for a lot of money. And then I just get rid of all of it right now. On this other server, I'll be going down to... well, thank you. I'll be going down to White Spring to produce a bunch of Marine Tactical helmets and sell them. Hey there, Joe. I'm doing the one chip challenge today at 5:30 p.m. in about an hour. So I'm just doing these final taskings here. There we go. Let me just do this stuff here really quick. Oh boy. I got this new game last night, or from Mike Brew, called Deep Rock Galactic or something. You're a dwarf mining some stuff. It got like really high ratings. Like 9.5. It's ridiculous. Is it that good? I don't know. I played one level. The level felt a long time. Sorry, the level felt very long. It was terrible. Not terrible, but I don't know. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. I don't understand. Were y'all here earlier when I asked some random stranger how much do you think the pepper shaker plan should go for? Were y'all here for that a second ago? If you were not here for that, how much do you think the pepper shaker plan should sell for? I'm not asking you how much you would buy it for. I'm saying, how much should you post it for? You know? How much should you post it for?
Hello there. Checking in. The front
I asked a random stranger this question.
At your service, sir.
Were you here for that, Chris, earlier?
Let us know if there is anything we can do to make your stay more
Today's
Okay.
security status is...
Alright,
red.
Connie says 5k, Chris says 20k, Joe says 15k, Cymex says 5k. Well, Chris guessed correctly because my answer is 20k. I posted mine for 20,200. A nice round number.
to provide a
You know?
safe, clean environment for all our
It'll sell eventually. Especially after Meat Week. After Meat Week, not so much right now, but give it a week or two after Meat Week. Ooh wee. I might sell a second one for 18,000. But anyways, I asked some random stranger how much it should go for. And he said... 50 caps. 50 caps? 50? Yes, 50 caps. I was like, well, then you're a blathering moron. I had to tell him to his face. Like, complete buffoon. Complete idiot. 50 caps, 50. Are you serious? I went off on him. It was great. It'll sell, take longer. Yeah.
Hello. Do you like Nuka-Cola?
Yes.
Don't be silly.
Sometimes I don't like selling things. It's just in there just to prove a point, you know? Sometimes I sell things just to prove a point. Just so that they're in there. People can see. It's ridiculous. He started saying something about back when it first came out during the beta or during the test server, it was strong, but then they nerfed it. I was like, well, that's the problem. Your opinion is diluted because you experienced it stronger and now you think it's weak. They nerf things for a reason, you know? Whatever. I think so if they never nerfed it, it would be the best weapon in the game, maybe. I don't know. And at that point, whenever things become the best, people feel the strong urge to start duping god rolls. You know? They'll make some god rolls, they'll start duping them. It changes the whole dynamic of the entire game whenever people start figuring out that some items are the best in slot. But right now, it's iffy. And I like it because I think it's a fantastic weapon for tagging enemies. Mine's a quad limb damage. So, if I want to do a public event and not kill everything, but really contribute to the war effort, if there is a wall of ghouls coming towards me, I think the quad pepper shaker, plasma maybe, with the hex mod, it'd be fantastic. With limb damage, you're just going and they're all getting all messed up and stuff. I know there's different weapons that do the same thing. There's a bunch of different weapons that do the same thing, and that's the whole point. You know, you should have preferences, whatever, for whatever you like, but nothing is inherently way better than another thing. Like a Gatling gun's just fine. You know, all kinds of normal weapons are fine, but it's not bright green bullets. Ooh, it fires differently than a plasma Gatling gun. You know what I mean? It's a different effect, slightly different. But anyways. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's not that bad. So, if you have, for example, I really want to try out a bloodied or anti-armor, or even a mutant slayer versus mutants, you know, or a bug slayer versus bugs. I'm sure those are good as well. I'm sure nocturnal is good at nighttime. You know, all those weapons that do more damage, I'm sure are fine. The main problem is their capacity. You know. Now, when I'm in power armor and I'm using that weapon, you know, I'm using stabilize and all that garbage, I have a loss. So if I really want to do max damage, it would be effective. But there's a couple more things I have to do. Well, there's a couple things I would have to do max damage. So I'm just trying to tag enemies with it. If I want to do max damage, I would have to take away the grounded mutation. Because it eats away at 12% of my total energy damage. And I would want to use high voltage Hefeweizen for 15% more damage. And I would maybe use the heavy gunner 1, 2, and 3. Or the heavy master and expert heavy gunner level 1 each. Just for a bit more. And then maybe one lock and load. There's things you can do. You know, maybe throw in. I was saying that maybe Gun Fu might be good. Adrenaline, Bloody Mess, Nerd Rage. There's things to give yourself a bit more damage, and these things stack up. Whatever. And there we go. So I'm going to make a bunch of these helmets. How about 100? Memer Lord, you said that you saw a person launching a thermonuclear bomb in Skyrim without mods. Please explain yourself. Yes, and it's good for it. So I like the weapon. It's really good for completely obliterating an enemy and breaking their legs. Whenever I use the quad limb damage weapon on like a sheep squatch or something large, it just keeps falling down. Messes it up. That's why with one good army it's really good. So please explain yourself, memer lord person. Can you find a way to make yourself not sound like a complete moron? If it's possible. You just said that you... I am back from watching a British YouTuber detonating a thermonuclear bomb whilst simultaneously drinking Yorkshire tea in the world of Skyrim without mods. So please explain yourself so that you don't sound stupid. 5, 4, 3, 2, failure. Okay, gotcha. They use bugs to make a potion that makes the destructive spell have infinite range. Oh, I did. The pepper shaker's a shotgun? Is the pepper shaker a shotgun? I don't know about that. Let's find out. I don't, I mean, if it is a shotgun... Oh, it is. It's a heavy automatic shotgun. Well, there you go. It's a shotgun. It's a heavy automatic shotgun. What? It's a heavy automatic shotgun. Well, that changes everything. No wonder. No wonder. These things should be a bit more clear. It should say shotgun. It's under heavy category. It's the first heavy. That's why it's overpowered. So it is overpowered. Yes, Enforcer would work totally. I didn't know it was a shotgun. It's a shotgun. Yeah, it's a shotgun. So, there you go. So, the Enforcer is the best weapon ever. There we go. You get that, everybody? It's a shotgun. Yeah. So that means that Enforcer has to be used. And One Gun Army. I was using One Gun Army, and I do have a... this is a limb damage, so now with Enforcer, it's going to be completely overpowered. Yeah. It's going to be completely overpowered. Yeah. Yeah. And then the heavy gunner and shotgun perks work with it. So I could make a build just for that. Yes. So you know what? I'm going to make a build just for that weapon, and it's going to be so good. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to do that in a moment. In a moment. Well, now I know it's a shotgun. They should probably make that thing clear. I think it's pretty clear for anybody that was doing the test server. So I'll make a pepper shaker build. Because it requires a bunch of perks to make it work out. You know, you need a bunch of perks. Because, you know, that's why it's weaker, everybody. That's why it's weaker. That's the main reason why it's weaker. It's because it's both a shotgun and a heavy weapon. There you go. Yeah, so it's going to be really, really, really good. It's going to be so darn good. Right now I'm buying some steel and whatnot. And if I was in heavy weapon... Man, oh man. Oh man, I'm excited. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Let's hurry up. Gotta hurry up. Oh! Sons of beeswax eating marmalade, flim flamming. Okay. Let me just spend some money here. Find some flim and flam. Bulk oil. The pepper shaker is a new weapon available from the Meat Week event. It fires a bunch of flim flam. It's a heavy shotgun. It fires laser or plasma.
Will leave you feeling rejuvenated.
So in that extent, I'll probably make it a dual gun. Okay? But, no, I'll probably keep it quad 6. Man, oh man, it's amazing. Mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. You see, I did no research into the thing, because that's how I operate.
We
I don't
offer
like
a wide variety
looking ahead of
of
time. Many other
hydrotherapy
people
and
did do
aromatherapy
research.
treatments.
And you'll instantly find out, oh yeah, by the way, it's a darn shotgun.
Guest security is our priority.
Alright. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and standard shotgun shells for the standard receiver. I have all the mods, so I guess that's obvious then, huh? It probably would have been obvious if I never bought the mods beforehand and I just tried it out. I was like, oh look, it's a shotgun. But it doesn't scream shotgun. It screams wacky weapon. I really was trying to mentally figure out the difference between this weapon and the plasma Gatling gun, because it's very similar. But it all makes sense now. It makes sense now why it would have a 50 round cap and everything. You know what I mean? So there you go. So on that note, of course it's not worth 50. Sell the flim flam. I have to hurry because I want to try this out. I want to make this new build. Okay. At least it's not explosive. I don't have to worry about that. Alright. Alright. Here we go, buddy. Let's go. Whenever I have a lot of money, I like to spend a lot of it, you know, at these vendors, buying a lot of their junk. Not all of it, just a lot of it. Bouncing back and forth, selling these Marine tactical helmets. Alright, now I'll go out here to a few more spots, super quick, to get rid of some more of my money and buy more of this garbage. I'm also doing this so I can get some steel so I can make some ammo and go to town. You see, I would have liked it better if I figured out on my own that the weapon was a heavy weapon and shotgun. It's just entirely not clear, and I don't think how I would have ever found that out on my own. You know what I mean? That means that the reloading perk for the shotguns, right? Lock and load and the scatter shot. See, shotguns way less. That's crazy. Why would they do this? Why would they make it both a shotgun and a heavy weapon? That's the most amazing thing ever. There should be more hybrids. Right? Hybrid weapons do allow for so many possibilities. Because now I can use lock and load and scatter shot to reload it really fast, which means you don't essentially need a quad. Especially if you rack up the damage.
May I be of assistance?
Okay. Come on now. But, you know, it wasn't obvious, and I'm okay with it. It's not like it says it, unless it does say it. Come on. I want to buy your garbage.
Serve and protect.
Bulk steel 12. Yes, I'm going to try to make a build focus on this. It's really about how many perks do you have to move left and right, you know? How many perks do you actually have?
At your service.
Woo! So exciting. I'm excited, and I have to hurry up. Hurry up. Okay, and done. Here we go. I'll set up my flim flam house right over here. Modify my other build over. I'm gonna quickly go in here and reset. I have to quickly give myself 8 of these. And I have to quickly put starch jeans on. That's so annoying out there. Bears are crazy and I don't like them. I don't like how much they're hitting my stuff, man. It's so annoying. Shut up! Okay. Alright, so Nerd Rage, Scrapper. Boom, boom, boom. I'll slap Enforcer over here. I wonder how Skeet Shooter will make it. That's so crazy. I wonder how it'll be with Skeet Shooter. Okay, I'll give myself 3 Perception. Whatever. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Pretty sure. Boom. Okay. Okay. Skeet Shooter? I don't know. I don't want Skeet Shooter. It all depends. If you do Skeet Shooter, you're guaranteed to do more damage. Without it, you'll tag more things. So, I'll just go without it for a bit, okay? Over here. Do my blocker. I'm also going to be in power armor, so I'll give myself 3 more over there. And we'll see. Wait a minute. And let me just True Hiker. Traveling Pharmacy for now. Okay. Shotguns now weigh 90% less and you reload them faster. Yeah. Damage resistance while firing a heavy gun. Sure. I'll think about scatter shot in a second. Okay, go back over here. I'll think about skeet shooter. Let's put on green thumb for now. Glow sight. Just for fun. Just for a tiny bit of fun. Okay. Okay. Stabilized. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Bloody mess. Be over there. Let's see what I got now. What can I do now? Okay, let's move these points back over. I'm gonna move those 2 points back over. I would like to use adrenaline. It's a big help. Don't need batteries included. I could use Tinder Razor. Let's move. Oh, wait 1 second. Let's go over here. Bloody mess. It all depends on how strong I am. If I'm one-shotting them, I'll use Grimmer for sprint. Otherwise, I don't really need to. I'll use Ricochet for now. And Woodchucker. Alright. I'll move those 3 points of intelligence over to Flim Flam. I'll put Action Boy on there. It's going to take a second for me to get the build going all together. You know, I might as well use... I'm going to use the scatter shot to make the shotgun weigh less. 90% less. That's significant. That's significant. So now I have 1 point. So now I could really move things around. I don't think I need these 2 perks. So I'm just going to take this off. And I'll put on the Power Sprinter perk. And you know, if I use Electrical Absorption, I could take off Grounded. But I don't know. Okay, so I just took off the Agility perk. And I'll take off this perk as well. And I'll put on Ammo Factory. And now I will give myself 1 additional point from here to there. Okay. Nerd Rage. Let's see how that rolls. Master Shotgunner, Expert Shotgunner, Shotgunner, Expert Heavy Gunner, Heavy Gunner. That's 60% more damage over there. Boom. and then super limb damage from Enforcer and Staggering and One Gun Army. Oh, this can be pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. Now I have to make some ammo. Yee-hoo! Alright, plasma. Wow, it's pretty cheap actually. I'll just make about that many. The problem is I usually end up making too much. Let's stick with that. Let's see how much we have. 16,000, yes. Wait, why? Oh my gosh, it's so easy. It's too easy to make too much ammo. Let's see how well I handle 16,000. I had that problem last time. I could drop off 8,000. And I'll bring out some of the fusion cores. Okay, and then I'll get into my power armor. Alright. Galloping Gallimiman. Boom. Very exciting. Oh wait, I should use Concentrated Fire. Level 1. Somewhere. I'll take off Woodchucker and then move it over.
And I mean really one of them abandoned.
Alright, let's see how this rolls, huh? So excited right now. How much do I weigh? That's the real question. I could also put away my other weapons. Why am I using the exterminator? Because there's a bunch of bugs during meat week. It's anti-armor for the buggy poos. I know it's not. After meat week, I'll be taking it off. It's super duper. What? Why am I? It's super duper. Anti-armor for bugs, and there's a bunch of bugs. You know, like the fog crawlers and the Mirelurk queens and all that stuff. Alright. Put away a couple things. Okay, that is 210 pounds. Oh no. My goodness, that weighs a lot. So I'll cut this down by, 50 pounds. Batteries included. So, yeah. Fine. It's conditional. So is Glow Sight, to be honest. Glow Sight and the Flim Flam are both conditional perks. Don't really need them all that much. Okay. that I've run into an issue. So I'm going to move these points around. Will I, nil I. So I'm going to give myself batteries included and Action Boy. Maybe I'll give myself Action Boy and Concentrated Fire 3. Or sorry, batteries included. And Scrapper. Okay, now we're good to go. So now I can pull out some more of that ammo. I'll pull out all of it. I'll give away the other ammo. Be sure we're good to go. And now. Alright, now we're good to go. Okay. We'll see. It's going to use it for a little bit. And I'm using adrenaline so my damage picks up with each kill. Yeah. Here comes the Pepper Chip Town. One chip challenge for me.
Attention. This is the Warden of Eastern Regional Penitentiary.
I might even swap out my chest for the jetpack. Yeah, I'll do the left leg maneuver.
I intend to make an example of him to all the other prisoners. My marshals will take care of transporting him back here.
Okay. Yay. Seems to be very effective, see, for crippling and staggering. Yeah. He's in here. Oh, he's in here, all right. I like the fact that it's not, No, this is fine. I prefer the quad. It's fine. Yeah, but I know if I want to see the real damage, I have to identify it with anti-armor or bloodied. But, you know. I already have a free bloodied effect from being, from the adrenal reaction mutation. But I like quad. Quad's good for any sort of boss or anything. We don't really have a million perks to throw around for extra reload speed. You know, we don't have 25 strength. We have 15 strength. You know. In theory, I could dump all chems and then have 3 more points. It's a compromise. Okay, I have 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's go, do this really quick. You know what? I think I'll swap out my chest here, if I could. Oh, my leg is off. That's right. Crazy. Alright, so I'm going to put on the other torso. I'm going to put on the coiled torso just for pre-tagging. Well, I could use a jetpack, but you know, I'd rather not sometimes. It's nice propellers. It's pretty cool. Let me grab that. I'll put this right up here. The jetpack. And then I'll grab the coiled torso. Coil. There it is. I'll put that up there. Right here. Boom. And then I'll just swap this out. Boom. And I'll put my current item here. Now I have to modify that piece. So now I'll be swapping out between those torsos. I don't really need the super bloodied version. It would be nice to have the jetpack to fly up and shoot down every so often, you know? I fixed my mouse, though. Hey. Why isn't it working? See? You can swap out your modules in the air. Is this with... See, I don't think I need... Oh, you know what? I'm not using Skeet Shooter. Like I said, I want to see what it's like with and without. I know that with the other shotgun you do way more damage. Yeah. So this is what I gotta use. There you go. Yeah, like with the Gauss minigun, or the Gauss shotgun, the Skeet Shooter makes you do more damage, because more of your shot group hits the enemy. Alright. Yeah, I like the gun. See, that just boosted up the damage a tiny bit, you know. You know what? If you have a ton of damage, you don't even need that large of a magazine size, you know. Unless you're fighting a boss. Okay, so now it's time to test out my Flim Flam in a daily op. Oh, so exciting. Because we have to end this stream very soon. Like I said, I want to do the one chip challenge at about 5:30. So I have to end this right about now.
lost contact with the uplink in your area. We'll need them operational if we hope to keep tabs on the enemy.
Okay, here we go.
Listen, get the busted signal reader working before proceeding. Head there first.
Okay, here we go. Yay. I'll use my jetpack to go across. Oh boy.
You got hostiles in your area, team. Take them out.
No. No.
When this is all over.
Would that laugh a bit? Bit more. These guys are scary. I don't know about this weapon, folks. Yeah, the bloodied or anti-armor version might be better. We'll see. It is obliterating them, though. It's thoroughly staggering them and crippling them. So they're not able to fire. So as long as I'm shooting them, they can't really shoot me. You know what I mean? As long as I'm shooting them, they can't really shoot back at me. Great. We'll see how this does against the boss. I don't know. Hey, Chris, you get the pepper shaker from the meat week. These guys have more armor than other enemies, you know? I also want to try out the duel. This is the Hex, you know? I'm sure it's just a tiny bit more damage. It's not that much more. Yeah. Yeah. Golly. Golly.
The links are fully operational again. Now, bad news. Looks like that wasn't the last of the hostiles. I got a location for you to check out.
Gosh.
Plenty of hostiles in your area.
See, this weapon's good for a situation where you need to stagger and cripple the guy you're shooting at. For normal enemies, it's not all that necessary. Maybe. My Gauss minigun's stronger, you know?
Shit. 1,000 gauges are going nuts over here. Not sure what that thing is. We need it taken out now.
Heal. Golly.
Mission accomplished. These upgrades
It's kind of weak. Kind of weak.
edge on the enemy.
But, you know.
The Brotherhood proud.
It could just be that it's robots. Robots are kind of rough. But this is just a quad. It's not stronger. Yeah, so I think I do need a stronger version of the weapon, to be honest. The whole quad thing is only really good if I'm just trying to tag enemies, but if I want to actually hurt them, I need something better. I have to start making them again on the side. Yeah. Alright. So let's go kill some mutants really quick. I just want to see how it feels, and then I'll be done. Yeah. I could try to make some more versions of this weapon. There it goes. I was trying to aim at the left leg. There we go. There you go. Bobblehead. Yeah, I want to make a stronger version. You see, with Skeet Shooter, the entire volume of the shot group hits them. I'm gonna try to go for their face. Well, it's pretty powerful. These are high-level enemies here. Just robots might require some more anti-armor. Yeah, it feels pretty powerful, but I want it to be a tiny bit more powerful. I guess I essentially don't need batteries included, but you know. And I can give myself Tenderizer 3. But I think we're done now because I have to do the one gun, the one chip challenges at 5:30. I'm done with everything. I know this was a shorter stream, but that's just how it works. The cable guy never came. But the weird issue I was having kind of went away. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to end it now, so I don't keep on going on and on and on. I'll try to grind for new weapons. So basically the quad limb damage 1 version, that's the weapon I'll use whenever I'm not in the correct build. Whenever I'm just using the pepper shaker with my other builds, I'll use that weapon. But I need something stronger. Anti-armor or bloodied is what I'm going for. I don't like junkies. I don't want to go for like hunters or mutant slayers or whatever. I want bloodied or anti-armor. I'll be happy with either of those. But goodbye. I'll be back in a very short while with the one chip challenge. Yeah. Oh my gosh. One chip. All right. I'll be back in just a little bit with the one chip challenge. Ho! And I'm back. I told you I'd be back pretty soon. I'm joking. Look. Goodbye. Catch you later. And peace out.